During this model's Philippine launch in January 2021, there were plenty of oohs and ahs as the audience at the virtual event saw the Life in Motion concept implemented in full for the first time in a compact SUV. And it is indeed a looker, and justifies why after only 4 years, Chery decided to replace the first generation model with this, the all-new Tiggo 7 Pro. United Asia Auto Group Incorporated, the exclusive distributor of Chery automobiles in the country, says this model is currently sold out. And if you think about it, that's after only 3 months of being in the market. Today, we give it a thorough look so that you can see for yourself what this brings to the compact SUV segment. Now, while those two names fail to sum up the entire look of the facade, please allow me. It comes with a diamond-shaped mesh with rectangular shiny elements in the middle. When combined, they look elegant, like jewels floating in a pattern. As it occupies a huge part of the front, it's simply hard to ignore, but fortunately, very pleasing to the eyes. It has thin LED headlamps called, get this, tiger eyes, and right below it are fog lamps, and there's a thin silver cladding running along the front bumper. Let's take a look at the side. There's this character line that starts from the front fender, goes all the way to the back, and is met by this significant pinch that starts from the rear fender, curves all the way down past the rear door handles. On the rocker panel is black cladding with a silver accent that kind of complements this floating roof effect. These are load-bearing roof rails, and that's a shark's fin antenna. It runs on 18-inch wheels, but I believe 19s will be better. At the rear is a dual exhaust system, reflectors just above it, this light bar separating the LED taillights, and a rear spoiler with a high-mount stop lamp. And finally, I like how it lights up as I walk up to it like it's excited to see me. That's the vehicle's welcome light feature. The whole package is undeniably good. Great even. Two of the things it has going for it is the front fascia, which is the grille and the slim LED headlamps, and the floating roof effect. And I also like the rear elements, the light bar, the LED taillights, and how the whole thing just comes together. Its 1.5-liter four-cylinder turbocharged engine doesn't really allow it a quick takeoff because this whole thing weighs close to 1.5 tons. Its meager 145 PS lets it move gracefully in the city while also allowing it to keep up with the fast pace of traffic on the expressways. Now, what's more palpable is its 230 Newton-meters of torque, which I had to step on the throttle a little bit more when driving in eco mode just to feel it, but it's more readily available when I shift to sport. The very impressive exterior is almost matched by the fit and finish of the interior. Chery got the size just right for this multi-function flat-bottom steering wheel. It's leather-wrapped and thick too, so it feels good to grip. This large LCD instrument panel is beautiful. It's colorful, it's big, and it's pleasant to look at. But it still has these acronyms like DTE, which means distance to empty, AFE, average fuel economy. Chery needs to update these with newer icons to make it easier to understand. Now, there's a soft touch topper on the dashboard, this chrome trim where the 10.25-inch touchscreen with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and MirrorLink sits, slim air vents, a glossy touch panel housing the climate control system with N95 level filtration, and also the electric shift lever and the electronic parking brake. You can also control how loud the infotainment system blasts music through its 6 speakers via this strip of controls here that houses the hazard light switch. Devices can be placed right here, a location that's within the driver's reach that doubles as well as a wireless charger. If you need more space to store stuff, that's what this space is for. It comes with 2 USB chargers and a 12-volt outlet. Now, one of its best safety features is this 360-degree HD camera that offers 2D view, 3D view, front wide view, and rear wide view so that you know your vehicle's location relative to things and obstacles around it. Chery's mighty proud that it has Bosch's electronic stability program, which offers full protection against skidding while only weighing 1.6 kilos, making it the lightest ESP system yet. It also has 6 airbags, seatbelt minder for second-row passengers, front and rear parking sensors, traction control, hill assist and descent control, a brake override system that suppresses throttle during unintended acceleration, and finally, an emergency brake system that flashes the hazard lights when you suddenly brake at high speeds. It comes with highly padded seats with visible double stitching, rear air vents, this armrest with cup holders and plenty of legroom. But the piece de resistance is this 1.13 square meter sunroof that would be awesome opened wide on a starry night. Other notable features include 7 customizable colors for the interior ambient lighting, 475 liters worth of storage space in the back, and a smart powered tailgate that opens automatically if you have the smart key and stand in front of it for at least 3 seconds. Now, the cabin is great, the design is good, the layout is excellent, and it's pretty obvious that a lot of thought was put into what types of surface to use, the switches, the knobs, and all of that. But if there's one thing, just one tiny minor thing, Chery could have maintained that level of upscale materials on the door panels here in the second row. These power adjustable driver seats are snug and easy to get into the proper driving position in. The ride is firm, but I do love the sound absorbing materials installed by Chery. It keeps the cabin quiet while keeping engine and tire noise out. Rollover resistance is pretty good for a compact SUV. Now, the 9-speed CVT or continuously variable transmission that Chery says is about 7% more fuel efficient than a 6-speed automatic gearbox is smooth and works the ratios very well to make the vehicle fuel efficient by keeping the revs as low as possible during normal driving conditions. Steering is light for its size and doesn't reflect its true weight, which is good for drivers who prefer sedan-like handling, but that's deceiving and could work against those who are a little too cavalier with their driving and overtaking maneuvers. Fuel consumption is between 9 to 10 kilometers per liter, moderate traffic, city driving. While reliability and challenges to their after-sales service has been Chery's areas for improvement in the early 2000s, they've improved by leaps and bounds in the last decade, and this compact SUV is proof of that. It brings a lot to your garage for 1.198 million pesos. Let's start with the tech. Your LED lights, your small displacement turbo engine, connectivity options from the 10.25-inch touchscreen, and even wireless charging. It has great amenities too, like your roof rails, your panoramic sunroof, the ambient lighting, the glossy touch panel for the climate control system, and finally, the luxury features, your smart and power auto tailgate, leather and chrome interior trim, and heavily bolstered seats. It also comes with a 1 million kilometer or 10-year engine warranty, a 5-year or 100,000 kilometer vehicle warranty, and a free PMS and roadside assistance for the first 3 years. If that's not giving power to your peso, I don't know what is. The all-new Tiggo 7 Pro is the new face of Chery, and I've got to admit, it hasn't looked any better. Let us know what you think in the comments section below. I'm Eric Tipan from AutoIndustriya.com. Subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get alerted when we release new videos. Also, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.